All right, y'all, let's talk about this turf type tall fescue grass. And for those who don't know, I am in North Texas. Yes, Texas, Texas. And yes, we are not known for having a cool season lawn like what turf type tall fescue is. And I've been doing it for years. And I've had some people who actually followed suit. So this is for those new people who are trying this, and people who are up north, this will apply to you as well. So the first thing is first, when you're putting out some turf type tall fescue, one of the things that you're going to find out is that the grass does not come with one particular variety. They usually put more than one grass seed in the bag. They might be fine fescue, some rhizomatous fescue, just turf type tall fescue. And one of the reasons why they do that is because look at my lawn here. I got shaded areas, got different areas that's got a mixture of shade, and I have some areas that's fully sun. So what they try to do is mix different varieties inside the bag that can deal with certain areas. Like fine fescue is probably the best shade tolerant grass available. So when I plant that, the areas that have shade, that particular seed will thrive more than another particular seed that thrives in the sun. So for example, this is the brand that I use because I can get it local. This is Titan. Now this turf type tall fescue, again, it has the rhizomatous, meaning that it has the ability to spread type fescue mixed in, and it has a few other fescues mixed in for the reason that I just stated. So it'll give your yard the best opportunity to have grass in it, depending on what the yard is throwing at it. You know, for example, shade, sun, a mixture. They have all different seeds already mixed in. Most seed that you buy will have a mixture. And just for context here, you would like to get a blue or a certified seed. This is something that you will not find at any Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that. You're going to have to go to a feed store or order it from Outside Pride or the Seed Barn from online, or maybe even GCI Turf. I like those brands. They have good quality seeds. You're not going to get them at the Home Depots and Lowe's of the world. So with that being said, let me get into the purpose of the video, which is to show you some things that you are going to need and what to expect. Now with the weather getting hotter, you may be experiencing more rain and the temperature is increasing. And in my area, one of the issues is going to be humidity, which the humidity coupled with the warm weather brings on a problem for cool season grass more than it does for other grasses, which is a fungus. Fungus is a big issue that you're going to have to deal with, especially if you use synthetic fertilizers and a lot of the synthetic fertilizers. So the first 2 years that I had this grass, I lost all of it. Like in May, the entire lot of it. And I just thought that it was the grass type that I had, or the type of grass, and it couldn't survive down here. And it turned out to be fungus. So that's the first thing you guys may start to notice coming up now, because it's getting warmer and you've never dealt with this type of grass. Fungus is going to be the biggest thing that you're going to deal with, and you're going to need to prevent this. The first issue you're going to have is the grass that the particular seeds that came up but is not in the best environment, like the fine fescue. The fine fescue that's going to be in the sun areas, they're going to just die out because it's just not adapted to it. And then the fescue that can't handle the shade as much, they are going to die out. But remember, it's all mixed in, so different varieties is going to thrive in different areas. And you may notice this once the weather starts to change. Then the next thing is the fungus. And with the fungus, you're going to want to have a fungus control. And one of the things that will give you an indicator that you need to use to know when to start thinking about fungus control is when the daytime high temperature and the daytime humidity for today, the high humidity for the day, whenever those two numbers added together are over 150, that's when you will have the strongest or the strong fungus pressure will start to arrive. And primarily for the people who are using synthetic fertilizer. Without going on a synthetic fertilizer rant, the reason being is that synthetic fertilizers, the salt, the microbes in the lawn do not like synthetic fertilizers. So you have a lack of microbes in the lawn, which the grass use as protection. The grass can call up certain microbes that eat the bacteria that causes fungus. So you have the bacteria that's overgrown because there's nothing to combat it. And that's because you're using too much nitrogen fertilizer that scares it away. So the pressure is even stronger. Okay, I need to show you these two products. These are not the only products that you can use. You can use several. This is what I have on hand. And this is something that you are going to need, not something that you should get. I'm just suggesting this in order to make your grass survive in this type of environment. You're going to need this, especially if you're on a synthetic nitrogen program. Now, this particular chemical here is called azoxystrobin. This is what I purchased. Now, you can go to Home Depot and pick up Dosage X. It contains the same ingredient, and this propiconazole is in the ingredient by BioAdvance. I believe it's called BioAdvance fungus control, and that is propiconazole. The two are the same. These are the same things that are here. It's just more economical and cheaper for me to buy in bulk like this than to go to the Home Depot because I have a larger lawn, but it's the same thing. So the only thing that I would say about getting both of these, I want you to use both of these. You could use one after the other, but I would suggest mixing these and adding some Dawn dishwashing liquid or some other surfactant. And when you mix those together, I want you to use half of the indicated amount as far as the dosage that they have per square foot. I want you to use half of that. That's going to do two things. One, is going to save you a little money, and two, the surfactant is actually going to enhance the effectiveness of this concoction here. The reason why I have you doing that is because this is a preventative type treatment. You can, if you use a preventative treatment, the fungus control will go a lot further, and you will it'll cost less money, obviously, and you can get ahead of the inevitable fungus issue that you're going to have. I'll probably make a video of doing that. Like I said, I don't use the Dosage X or BioAdvance. I use the concentrated chemical, but I'll try to make a video. I'll look at the directions on that and make a video about that if you guys don't want to go and buy like I did in bulk. Jump over to my YouTube channel if you want to see more. I've got years and years of my success and failures documented, showing you the do's and don'ts about having this type of lawn in this type of area. And if you're in an area that's north of us, I would say to you, if I can have this grass thriving down here, it should be a no-brainer and a breeze for you guys up there.